The Parham Lodge in Antigua was a beautiful estate that had stood for centuries. Its grand architecture and sprawling grounds had been home to some of the wealthiest families in the area, but as the years passed, it had fallen into disrepair. Many believed it was cursed, haunted by the ghosts of those who had once lived there. It all started when a family moved into the old estate, hoping to restore it to its former glory. The husband was a successful businessman, and the wife was an artist. They had fallen in love with the Parham Lodge and its history and were excited to start their new life there. But it wasn't long before strange things started happening. Doors would slam shut, even when there was no one in the room. The wife's paintbrushes would go missing, only to turn up in strange places. The couple would hear footsteps in the hallways at night, and when they investigated, they found no one there. The husband tried to dismiss it all as old house quirks, but the wife knew there was something more sinister at work. She began to research the history of the estate and discovered that many people had died there over the years, including several members of the original family who had owned the property. One night, the wife woke up to find a figure standing at the foot of her bed. It was a woman dressed in old-fashioned clothing, her face twisted in a grotesque expression. The wife screamed, and her husband woke up, but by the time he turned on the light, the figure had vanished. From that moment on, the haunting became more intense. The couple would hear voices whispering in the walls, and objects would move on their own. One day, the husband found a hidden room in the attic, filled with old artifacts and furniture. But as he explored the room, he heard a voice whispering in his ear, telling him to leave. Finally, the couple could take it no longer. They abandoned the estate and never looked back. To this day, the Parham Lodge remains abandoned, a haunted relic of Antigua's past. Some say that on quiet nights, you can still hear the ghosts of the estate's former inhabitants, whispering in the wind.